Good morning, children. Today, for my literature class, I have taken the poem Wandering Singers, page number 41. Page number 41. Wandering Singers. See, let us first learn here the meanings. It is a poem. This wandering means moving from one place to another place. The meaning of wandering is moving from one place to another place. And singer, as we know, singer person, those who sing, they are called singers. So, wandering singers. These are moving singers actually. They move from one place to another place and they sing different types of songs regarding the country, regarding ancient cities, regarding kingdoms, about brave soldiers and about queens. So these people are called wandering singers. And in this particular poem we are going to learn that Sarojini Naidu, who is also known as Nightingale, as we know. So we will learn about this particular poem here. So they were this Sarojini Naidu, as well as there were other singers who were moving from place to place and singing different types of songs. So dear children, let us see first line. Where the voice of the wind calls our wandering feet, through echoing forest and echoing street, with lutes in our hands, ever singing we roam. All men are our kindred, the world is our home. Our lays are of cities whose luster is shed. The laughter and beauty of women long dead. The sword of old battles, the crown of old kings. And happy and simple and sorrowful things. What hope shall we gather? What dream shall we sow? Where the wind calls our wandering footsteps we go. No love bids us tarry, no joys bids us wait. The voice of the wind is the voice of our fate. Sarojini Naidu. So children, in this particular poem, these moving singers, especially Sarojini Naidu and others, they are going from one place to another place. They sing about different aspects of life. So in this particular poem, the poet says that the voice of the wind calls out to the wandering singers. So they are moving singers, they are wandering here and there, they move from different places. And then, according to the poet, the wind is like a person. So, as if this particular wind, we are going to see here, this wind is calling them as if it is like a person. So, after hearing the sound, they move in that particular direction. So according to the poet, the wind is like a person because it has a voice. So how do they hear? They hear the sound of the wind and then they move in different direction they are moving and wandering singers. Poet sometimes describes non-living things as if they are human beings. So different non-living things, the things which are not living, they are expressed and they are addressed as human beings. This makes this poem very, very interesting. So this poem becomes more and more interesting. Okay, so children, uh, in this particular poem, let us see. Again, I will explain now. Let us see first line. Where the voice of the wind calls our wandering feet. See, as I told you, it is addressed as a human being. So they hear the sound of the wind and then they move in that direction. Where the voice means the sound. See, voice. When we speak, we can hear the sound of other person. When other person speaks, when I speak, I can hear. So it is voice, sound. This sound, voice, which comes out from our inner being, from throat. Where the voice of the wind calls our wandering feet. Wandering feet because they are moving from one place to another place. See, traveling aimlessly. They travel aimlessly because they have no certain direction. So, children, here these particular people are moving from one place to another place. So, wandering. Traveling, aimlessly. So they have no certain direction, as I told you. So they are moving aimlessly because without aim, they are going whenever they hear the sound of the wind, they move from one place to another place. Second line, through echoing forest and echoing street. So where do they go? See, echoing forest. Through the forest they are going. Echoing, when we are in the, suppose we are in the room, when we shout, we can hear back the sound. That is called echoing sound. So through echoing forest, where there is a lot of sound, if you shout in the middle of the forest, you can hear your own sound. So echoing forest, and again echoing street. So through echoing forest and echoing street, with lutes in our hands, ever singing we roam. Lutes is musical instrument. It is old musical instrument that look like guitar. So it is a musical instrument. In our hand, ever singing we roam. It is again moving, aimlessly moving. Moving aimlessly. Okay. So they are wherever either echoing in the middle of the forest, on the street, they are going and they are expressing and they are singing their beautiful songs. So with lutes in our hands, ever singing we roam. So dear children, again I will continue this particular chapter. So for time being, thank you very much for paying attention.